Good evening and welcome. My name is Zachary Warren, and it is my pleasure to serve as your Master of Ceremonies for our award ceremony this evening. To begin our program, I would like to invite Tracy Rudagengwa to the podium, who will lead us in prayer.
Hello, my name is Tracy Rudagengwa. When I first joined campus ministry, I started off with just reading prayers, intentions at Mass, and as I progressed over the years, I was given the opportunity to actually write prayers and intentions and reflections for the BG community and actually share them with the BG community. So today will be the last time that I read a prayer that I wrote. So I just wanted to say a special thanks to BG for giving me this opportunity, and also special thanks to Mrs. Pinsino, who has helped me through these 4 years and has really guided me through my spiritual journey. If absence makes the heart grow fonder, then that means it is only through love that we find ourselves back together. We were absent, but not alone, confined to the walls of our homes, and yet our minds put together solutions unimaginable before this year. We built bridges and not barriers, those bridges binding us in relationships that will last a lifetime. This community is a byproduct of a brilliant-minded student body and staff of different backgrounds that shared in beautiful acts of kindness. These acts, like beams ricocheting off the walls and coming back around again like a boomerang. The love that brought us back together is boundless. It can never be measured. We have made it to the beginning of our new lives, so it is only befitting that I say, "Blessed be thy name." In the land of the bountiful, bless our students as they go about their journey, and bestow wisdom upon them as they choose their careers and seek new adventures. This class has heard the last bell for dismissal, but may they still hear the bells of heaven calling them to rejoice, be glad, be brave, and be the change that you want to see in the world. Amator Cor Jesu.
Thank you, Tracy. I now invite to the podium Mrs. Brenda Poznansky, Director of School Counseling and Admission, to present our first set of awards.
Good evening. On behalf of the counselors and the entire counseling department, I would like to congratulate all the seniors on your successful high school years and your graduation from Bishop Guertin. What an exciting and celebrative time for you and your families. All you have accomplished and achieved is finally realized. Here we are, the night of baccalaureate mass and senior awards, and just a few days away from graduation. Amazing after all the twists and turns of this last year and some months has caused, here you are, ready to launch into your future. However, you didn't do this alone. You got here because many people believed in you, what you could accomplish, and who you are and can be as a person. So collectively, they committed to investing in your future. Be sure throughout this weekend and the rest of your life, you thank the people who have given you support and love. Tell them a lot. They can never hear it enough. Remember to also take time during the festivities to pause, be present, and enjoy this wonderful moment. Try to reflect on your path through high school, the hard work, the opportunities ahead you're prepared for. Use good judgment and always remember to be gracious and kind. This is always a wonderful night as we celebrate our soon-to-be graduates. Our students are bright, capable, prepared, and ready for all the new academic and personal challenges they will face. Each year, we are truly amazed at the caliber of our graduates. At this time, I'm happy to share with you the academic scholarships and awards received by our accomplished students. We are very proud of their success and achievement. When I call your name, please come forward to receive your award from Mr. Noel, one of our counselors. The National Merit Scholarship Competition is a highly competitive program that invites the top 2% of the top PSAT takers in the country to compete, not just in the state of New Hampshire, but the entire country. We are proud to say that Bishop Guertin regularly has a number of students who are invited into this competition. Given the level of academic excellence of national merit semifinalists across the country, it is a true and rare achievement to become a finalist. Once a finalist, it is even more competitive to be a scholarship recipient. We are very proud to announce this year's National Merit Finalist and Scholarship winner, Aya Ichos. She's going to get another award. Tell her to stay up here. Each year, the Society of Women Engineers recognizes students who have achieved excellence in 3 years of science and mathematics. Students receive highest, high, and honors designations. This year's Honors Award winners are Lauren Basta, Ishika Chirazia, Hannah Gilbertson, and Catherine Simpson. Highest honors is awarded to Lillian Getter, Bridget Lamond, and Tracy Rugandra. Highest honors is awarded to Amelia Ballingal, Aya Ichos, Julia Mendez, and Olivia Schuster. Congratulations. Congratulations. Presidential Silver Awards are given to senior students who have worked exceptionally hard academically while balancing many aspects of their lives. We ask that these students please come forward to receive their certificates from Mr. Noel. This year's Presidential Silver Awards are given to Nicholas Angotti, Brian Bahia, Abigail Block, Jesse Brochu, Devon Brooks, Elizabeth Caggiano, Megan Corvo, Owen Geltz, Matt O'Neill, Eric Ozinski, Catherine Splain, and Matthew Zychek. You can move over. I'll get out of the way. I don't need to be in the picture. No, just no. You can. Congratulations.
Thank you.
World Academy is one of our schools that many students attend BG after they graduate from World. And World Academy honors their alumni who are graduating from BG with an alumni award for their academic excellence and commitment to community. This year, there are 3 recipients of the Alumni Scholarship. Aya Ichos, Sarah St. Lawrence, and Jeffrey Jiang. Many of our students apply for and are awarded outside scholarships to defray their cost for college. These scholarships are based on the talents, academic success, and community commitments of these students. Here are the scholarships and awards that students have made us aware of. Students, please stand by your place to be recognized and stay standing until all names are read. Please hold your applause until the end. The Plumbers Union Scholarship was awarded to Ashley Perry. The 2021 New England Pride Scholarship and the New Hampshire Wrestling Officials Association Scholarship and the National Lions Club Scholarship was awarded to Zach Rio. The 8th Annual Commonwealth Motors Scholarship has been awarded to Jordan Robichaud. And the Tingsboro Scholarship Trust Scholarship to Catherine Wennerstrom. You can clap now. Catherine, if you could come up, there's an envelope here for you to pick up. Congratulations to you all. You have done so well. Don't stop here. Continue to grow, achieve, excel, and give back to your world. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mrs. Poznansky. The next part of this evening's program involves the announcements of special awards, scholarships, and the Bishop Guertin Honor Awards. Mr. Jason Strinisty, Principal, will come forward to present these awards.
Good evening, Cardinals, and welcome to what has become a really beautiful evening. This evening, we are pleased to present a number of scholarships. The Stephen Boland Class of 1986 Cross Country Memorial Scholarship is presented in memory of Steve Boland, a 1986 BG graduate who is an avid runner and a four-year letterman for both cross country and track. He attended Syracuse University and began studying overseas as part of the university's Foreign Studies program. Returning home for Christmas in 1988, he was one of the casualties of the Lockerbie tragedy. This scholarship, established by his parents and friends, keeps Steve's memory alive today. The Stephen Boland Class of 1986 Memorial Cross Country $500 Scholarship is presented tonight by Mr. Ryan Brown, Athletic Director, to Rose Goyette. The Captain John A. Oganowski Scholarship was established by his family. Captain Oganowski was one of the pilots who died in the terrorist attack of September 11, 2001. He was the parent of 3 Bishop Guertin graduates. The scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who has contributed to the Bishop Guertin community throughout his or her high school years, but who may not gain recognition in other forms. The winner is a hardworking, honest, consistent, positive, and contributing member of this school community in spite of significant challenges. On behalf of the Oganowski family, this $500 scholarship is awarded by Mrs. Broder, to Abigail Block. As usual, we've plotted to ensure that all of our award winners sit in the back row. The Christopher M. Griffin Class of 1979 Memorial Scholarship is presented to a senior pursuing a college education and a career in the fine arts. This scholarship was established in September of 1986 by family, friends, and classmates after the loss of Chris Griffin due to an automobile accident that year. His wish was to pursue a life in the arts. This scholarship is funded through the proceeds of the annual Bishop Guertin Alumni Association Griffin Memorial Golf Tournament, which is held each August. The scholarship recipient is selected by the faculty of the Fine Arts Department. Tonight, this $2,000 scholarship is awarded to Adam Darian. The Coach Peter Smilkus Memorial Scholarship was established by the friends and family of Coach Smilkus, a longtime coach, mentor, and friend of the Bishop Guertin basketball program. Family was everything to Peter, but basketball was his next greatest passion. A humble man by nature, his basketball prowess did not go unnoticed. In 1996, Coach was inducted into the UNH Hall of Fame. He later fed his passion for the game through coaching and volunteering throughout the greater Nashua area. As a coach, he was dedicated to instilling the importance of academic excellence and the honor and responsibility that comes with wearing a jersey carrying the school's name. Coach Smilkus was truly a kind and gentle man. 2 scholarships in the amount of $1,000 each will be awarded to 2 graduating seniors who are enrolling at the University of New Hampshire. Tonight's first recipient of the Coach Smilkus Memorial Scholarship is Aiden Daniil. And our second recipient of the Coach Smilkus Memorial Scholarship is Avery O'Hara. Congratulations, Aiden and Avery. The Robert Vokes Physics Scholarship was established by Judy Vokes, wife of Bob, along with their 3 children, Robert Jr., class of '83, Mary, class of '84, and Elizabeth, class of 1986. Bob was an active member of the Mount St. Mary and Bishop Guertin school boards and was instrumental in the coordination of and execution of the merger between the schools in the early 90s. The vision and leadership of the Vokes family served as a template for success which Bishop Guertin High School still enjoys today. As a student of physics, Bob believed the discipline of that foundational science was critically important and that the logic, problem solving, and structure of physics, accompanied by a curious and insightful mind, provided a solid foundation upon which a student could find success in any career they chose. This scholarship is awarded to the top physics student in the graduating class, Mrs. Judy Vokes and Mary Irvin. Judy is the wife of Robert, and Mary is his daughter, are joining us tonight to present the award to the first recipient of the $5,000 Robert Vokes Physics Scholarship to Aya Ajos. Congratulations, Aya, and thank you, Mrs. Vokes, for honoring your husband this way. The Bishop Guertin Alumni Award is presented to students who have made significant positive contributions to Bishop Guertin High School. They are positive leaders in all aspects of Bishop Guertin, and they have proven to be true scholars in the classroom. We are grateful to these students who have embodied that spirit in all of their efforts and service to the wider community, almost since their first arrival at Bishop Guertin. BG is a better place because of these students. This annual Alumni Award is accompanied by the $1,500 Ancient Order of Hibernians Scholarship in honor of Mr. William Riley. We are proud to present 2 of these awards tonight, the first of which, and she should probably just bring her chair up at this point, is presented to Aya Ajos. And we're also pleased to award our second Alumni Award and Hibernian Scholarship to Claire LaPlante. The Bishop Guertin Board of Directors Award was established by the Bishop Guertin School Board. The scholarship is awarded to students who have demonstrated leadership and reflect the values of Bishop Guertin High School. In particular, this year we recognize 2 students whose support and dedication helped us to engage our community in the events of the year that could not be attended in person. This award is accompanied by the $1,500 Ancient Order of Hibernian Scholarship in honor of Mr. William Riley. We are pleased to recognize our first winner, Blaine LaLiberty. And congratulations to our second Board of Directors Award and Scholarship winner, Brandon Wilcox. The Cornerstone Award. The Cornerstone Award honors a student who is foundational to the school, its clubs and activities, who in fact represents the values of the school, both in word and in deed. It is a student who may not necessarily be a captain or MVP of a team, the president of a club, or honored by any other existing award. The award is determined by nominations of the faculty and staff, club moderators and coaches, and the person we honor with this award is present and engaged, works hard to make the school community a better place, and is a respected member of the senior class. This person is a cornerstone for the school and the community. This year, we were fortunate to have a tie in the faculty vote for the Cornerstone Award because it is 2020-2021. So after we broke the internet, we decided to award 2 of these awards this year. Both of these individuals are truly deserving and tireless in their efforts to enhance Bishop Guertin High School, and so we are excited to present 2 winners. Our first winner of the Cornerstone Award is Riley Bradshaw. The second recipient of our Cornerstone Award this year is Tracy Rudagengwa. On behalf of the members of the junior class and the faculty and staff of Bishop Guertin High School, we will now present the Senior Award. The recipient of this year's award exemplifies the qualities of leadership through all activities, most especially in contributing to the spirit of the school community and the support that we show to our students as they compete in various activities. This student is truly an active member of the school community, is extremely loyal, and has demonstrated the values identified with Bishop Guertin High School. The winner is determined by a vote of the junior class and the faculty and staff. And we are pleased to present this year's Senior Award to Mr. President Peter Bogosian. Congratulations to all of our award winners. Let's have one more round of applause, please. We have several additional awards that recognize seniors, awards for academic departments, scholar athletes, the Larry Elliott Loyalty Award, and the All Guertin Award will be announced during the commencement ceremony. Before we conclude this evening, I want to thank the parents of Bishop Guertin, who have made all kinds of sacrifices in choosing BG. I thank you for the trust that you have shown to us over the past 4 years, and most especially during the past year and a half. We could not have gotten through this time without the trust and support of our experienced BG families. So thank you for being part of our school community. Thank you for sharing your sons and daughters with us so that they in turn could share their talents with our school community. We are confident in the difference that they will make in the future, and ultimately that difference is thanks to you. So congratulations, parents, and thank you. I now bring Zach up to the stage.
Thank you, Mr. Shrinsty. At some point since August of 2017, every senior here woke up one morning to our first day at BG. I'm sure all of you remember the emotions that you were feeling that morning. Excitement, nervousness, apathy, maybe some anger or confusion, all combined into one big melting pot in your brain. Nevertheless, you got into the car, rode all the way to the school, and stepped onto campus for your first day of classes. Over the next 4 years, you sat through hundreds of lectures, quizzes, and tests, and competed in dozens of sports games and other competitions, and completed numerous artistic performances. You've made great friends, maybe even some enemies, and hopefully had some fun doing it. And this week is the culmination, the encore of all of that. But while tonight and this week in general has been a grand celebration of your hard work and efforts, tonight we're also going to highlight the people who helped to make that happen. The people who were cheering you on at those sports games, competitions, and performances. The people who woke you up each morning and maybe even were in the driver's seat for your first day at BG. Of course, I'm talking about your family. But first, I would like to start with a little exercise. I want everyone here to picture a family in your head. It doesn't have to be your family or your friend's family, just what you think a perfect American family looks like. Everyone got that picture in your mind? Good. Now I'm guessing that a few of you out there are picturing something like this. A mom and a dad, 2 kids, a dog and a cat, at a house in the suburbs with a white picket fence and a warm apple pie on the windowsill. This is what a lot of people think of, the classic American family. I mean, all you have to do is Google the words American family and you'll get rows upon rows of stock images that match this exact description. But while that kind of family certainly looks really good in a picture frame, in reality, that is not what every family looks like. Now I would like everyone to look around at the people that have joined you tonight. And now add in all your other family members who wanted to be here but couldn't. That is what family looks like. You might be going home tonight to a house with 2 sets of grandparents, aunts and uncles, and your parents all packed into one home, or it could just be you and a few close loved ones. You might have so many siblings that they seem to be crawling out of the woodwork, or maybe your parents were so lucky the first time around they didn't need another kid. Or your family might look like something in between. The point is, families aren't meant to be some ideal fantasy. They're complicated and sometimes difficult, but that's what makes them special. To put it simply, every family is unique, and that is something to appreciate. At this point, some of you might be thinking, well, what is going on in this kid's house? And that's a fair point. My family is definitely not the traditional kind, but that doesn't stop me from appreciating them all the same. Here with me tonight are my mom, my dad, and my grandmother. And at a soccer game right now is my brother Matt, who's a sophomore here at BG. Also, don't worry about him. If you ask my parents, he probably didn't want to come anyway. But what some of you might not know, though, is that we're not all going home to the same house. My dad is going to his house in Derry, and my mom is going to her house in Pelham. This is what my life has looked like for the past 14 years or so, bouncing between 2 houses every week. For half the week, I'm with my mom and my stepdad, Mark, in Pelham. For the other half of the week, I'm with my dad, my stepmom, Toby, and my stepbrothers in Derry. I have 4 sets of grandparents, 6 sets of aunts and uncles, and too many cousins to count. My family, needless to say, is a little bit complicated. And some of you here tonight might be thinking the exact same thing. That being said, even though my family doesn't fit this picture-perfect framework, they have been my biggest supporters all my life. When I looked into the stands at my soccer games, they were the ones cheering me on. When I was proofreading my research papers, they were the first ones to offer their help. For 18 years, through all the embarrassing moments and pointless arguments we've had, My family has been there for every high and every low. All of us have similar stories to this, because everyone here has family members that unconditionally love and support you. These are the people that we are celebrating tonight. The people who have been by our side for our entire lives, and especially for these past 4 years. Tonight, as a token of our gratitude, each senior will present their family with a yellow rose and a handwritten thank you note. Family members, you may be tempted to immediately rip open that thank you note, but instead, I encourage you to save it and open it later. Maybe when your son or daughter is finally off at college and the nest is empty. It can be one last reminder of the love that they have for you. At this point, I ask all of our seniors to personally thank our families by standing and presenting them with their rose and personal note. Take a moment to appreciate everything your family has done for you these past 4 years.